right, where's like a dream destination you guys want to go for vacation?
For vacation?
Yeah.
I want to.
A week, not like 2 months.
Damn, I was about to say how long we going.
Yeah, that matters.
That matters. So 1 week?
1 week.
Travel?
Yes.
I want to hit Dubai by the end of this year.
Oh, but depends. Is it a guy's trip or a honeymoon or like what type of trip is it? Is it a solo trip?
Where are you right now? So for example, if you're single, if you're married, you go. Like so, Qasim, you're married, right? So if you want to go with your missus, wherever you go.
That's tough. Now that changes everything. Hold on, I gotta think.
That's what I'm saying.
Or for guys trip.
Guys trip?
Yeah, let's do guys.
I want to do a solo trip to Dubai.
All right,
I'm gonna do a
let's
solo.
do solo trips first.
Yeah,
Right,
let's do solo trips.
Solo trip.
I want to this sounds very corny. Backpack trip Europe.
That is
Okay.
white.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, that was fire.
Not like those mainstream countries like Italy or Spain. I want to go to like Austria.
Czech Republic, whatever.
Yeah, like that, Croatia.
Yeah. Yo,
If you
actually, someone I
follow
know is
these
in Croatia.
backpacks. I follow a lot of travel.
Luke Damon. He's
Yo,
good. I like
think
him.
he's
Damn, you
Australian,
lost me.
right?
He's Australian. That's why he went to Iran. And that before the whole Israel and Iran conflict went through, I really wanted to go to Iran because I saw his
You can
videos.
still go to Iran.
Yeah,
No, but as US, I think US and
But
UK.
you might not come back though.
US and UK, you need to have a tour guide with you at all times. But since he was Australian, he didn't need to have a tour guide.
Oh.
Damon.
There's definitely a Y in there, but there's a couple of other YouTubers that have traveled to Iran, all these places.
We should do a
If I
boat
had a
trip
dream job,
2026.
I can have a
Travel.
travel vlog would be my
Travel
dream job.
blogger.
Oh,
Yeah.
Desi Chris? That
What
white
is
guy?
that?
The tall white guy. He goes to Pakistan. His Urdu is really good too. It's like scary.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yes.
The tall one?
Yeah.
Oh, he
And
came
then
with-
people think he looks like he's pushed off.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you showed me a couple,
Yeah,
recently. Yeah.
He's good too.
Yeah.
Wait,
I'll probably go to
so
China.
what was your answer for the solo travel?
Solo travel.
I'll do
Backpack
Europe,
Europe?
backpack
Backpack
trip Europe.
The only problem I have with that, yo, like I follow a lot of that backpack travel Europe. There's actually a girl that's traveled by foot from like the UK to like China.
One guy did something like that with
Like,
his car. He has a Dodge
No,
Challenger.
by foot.
Nah, foot is crazy.
No, was it? Is it from?
Wild.
Yeah.
No, Turkey. I think it started from Turkey.
Yeah.
Like doing this, whatever. The only problem with that is like a lot of travelers they stay at like hostels
Yeah.
and like
Like rooms.
You'll
at
get
the
invited.
back, so weird. Like I can't do that.
Nah. Wait, but another question. You guys take a shit in public?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What, define public
Yeah,
first?
first of all.
Oh yeah, some people have different. Some people
Yeah.
have different opinions on what public
Yeah.
is.
No, like in a bathroom. In a public
Yeah.
In a
bathroom.
public bathroom.
Yo, I do the whole towel. I'm not towel, the paper towel everywhere.
my
I
thing
do
is
the
like
whole thing.
with my stomach issues, I'm not used to it now.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, he can't.
Absolutely not.
He
If
can't.
I go, I have to go.
Dude, he holds it for hours, bro.
Not in public.
You're-
Yeah.
No.
Nah, you know one thing that's clutch when they have like
The
the
already,
pre-made
I
tea?
put
Oh,
3 of them.
yeah.
I put 3, 4 of them. Oh yeah, I'm not even playing.
Oh,
with
the
that.
actual layout of it? Yeah.
I also get like an extra piece of toilet paper.
Yeah,
so I
yeah,
can
Yeah, but that
secure it.
layout never fits.
Yeah, it doesn't fit the toilet. But you know what? I think that's weird. Like you know that loop.
Yeah,
that's
it's
like
supposed
on
to
the-
be in.
It's but honestly, I use the bathroom. at a
This is
lot.
where we start sidetrack.
Yeah.
It was I think the dirtiest place I ever taken a number 2 was in Penn Station before the renovation.
That's
See,
Yeah.
stuff.
See,
See, a
that
place like
public-
that.
that public. I
That
gotta
public
do.
No,
is-
see,
Nah,
the thing
bro,
is,
I had to.
yo, shout out to that girl that has that
Ooh,
TikTok.
the New York one.
Yeah, she.
Huh?
Yo,
Wait,
there's a
what?
girl
Back
on
in the New
TikTok.
York.
Yo, there's a girl on TikTok. All she does is post private, clean bathrooms all around New York City.
I kid you not, wallahi, I had this idea with today's like years ago. I'm like,
And-
yo, I want to do this.
And she rates them.
Very good.
And she's like,
She
oh,
rates that. I think she met the mayor.
yeah. So she,
Met the mayor before?
she's like, bro, she'll be like, all right, she'll go to the second floor of the Gucci store on Fifth Ave and make a left, and then
Gucci store's pretty fire.
and
though.
then
What
you'll
the
find a
hell?
public bathroom and it's private. You can lock the door, and then she rates the tissue papers. Bro,
Damn.
it's elite.
But to a
That's
in a
fire.
civilized country, we went to what, Switzerland?
Yes.
I would pay $1 to use the public bathroom
Yeah.
as
You know
long
it's
as it's clean.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
remember I had to pay like 1 franc,
Yeah.
franc or
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it, franc,
I don't
and like, 1 franc or whatever. And I just paid it, and the lady was. I finished. I walked out. Janitor walked in, cleaned it.
I think it's in the East Asian, like Japan or Tokyo. Not Japan. Japan or South
My
Korea.
man said Japan or Tokyo.
At you use the bathroom and it's like a whole water gushes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I probably
We
get
saw that in Switzerland too.
Yeah.
Yo,
and the paper for the toilet
It's
goes.
rotating.
I'm like,
Yo, in China, you know those urinators? If you pee there, urinator,
Oh yeah.
urinals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was
you
that the
never heard
real
that?
word?
No, I thought
No, but
Oh.
yeah, I know it's a urinal, but they also call it
Water
urinator.
closet.
Alright, whatever. Yeah.
But
the engineer folks.
if you pee there, it tests your pee, like if you have any
Oh,
deficiency or anything.
yeah.
Yo, that was crazy. Like right then and there, it shows you your results.
They took you like your STDs and everything like that.
I guess, but
Probably.
it shows you like, do you need to drink more water or like whatever's in your.
Alright, next
Honestly,
one.
you
Yo,
can just
this is
see
where we
that.
start sidestacking, yo.
Solo.
Bathrooms.
You
Yeah,
said
I'm not shit in public.
you're solo.
I gotta think about this again.
Yeah, solo trip. I never thought of solo.
It's
I thought of like
just
guys trip.
I got one.
Right.
Russia, and then from Russia to North Korea.
Damn.
North Korea?
You want to cut through China?
I'll take a flight.
I
As
think.
long as I get to North Korea, I would love to see North Korea.
Yeah.
I seen
Which
another
one's the
YouTuber.
bad
A
one?
lot of
North
YouTubers.
or
North.
Yeah, a
South
lot
is
of
good.
I heard like they're very strict.
Yeah.
Because he's a bad boy.
No, it's not that. It's like, yo, I don't believe American media at all.
It's
And
very.
like, and it could be true.
It's biased.
Bought out.
It's biased.
Bought out.
Yeah.
It could be true. North
It's
Korea
not even
could be
American
like,
media.
there's a lot of people
APAC media.
starving there, and that's like what is it, Yum Park and like all those
Yeah.
like, people that have escaped.
Yeah.
Name part?
I forgot her name, but a lot of people that like,
Shabu!
a lot of people that have like escaped North Korea and everything, they say how bad it is and stuff. I don't know, man. I would love to see, even if I have
Well,
to
they're
go.
escaping there for a
Yeah,
reason, too.
bro. You wanna
They're escaping
go
there
in?
for a reason.
People leave countries for many
You know what I heard? Like the people that do escape, like their family gets put in jail.
generations, bro.
Yeah.
Generations.
Wait, generation is crazy. Damn.
And like it could be like, okay, let's say like I escaped North Korea.
Yeah.
Not only Hamza goes to jail, you go to jail, he goes to jail just by knowing me.
Oh.
Because what it is like his ideology can spread to all of us.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm about to go, right? But you know, gossip.
See, that's a real leader.
Dictatorship.
But now, I would go to Russia and North Korea.
Oh.
Solo travel.
I think I would go to China.
Kazakhstan. China?
China. I think I would choose China.
That's a hidden country.
That was my answer for
Yeah, I think
the
I'll go to
boys
China.
trip. I was gonna wait for the boys trip.
But I feel like some of the guys, like, they would just be like,
Alright, solo trip are done.
wait,
Now,
what about you?
no, Dubai. I would go to
Oh,
Dubai.
yeah.
I would just go to Dubai.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't go to like the, the Burj Khalifa. I don't want to go there. I want to do the other stuff.
Honestly, I'm
The
not
sand
gonna lie.
dune,
Like,
I want to do the
ATV
sand
rides,
dune,
snow-
the
Like,
ATV.
the-
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, I don't want to do the Burj
I
stuff.
haven't-
I want to do all
I feel
those
like it's just a big
activities.
mall.
I want to do.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, it's not even that
Yeah, I want to
attractive.
do the others.
I'll probably go there once and then.
I want to have hookah and Yemeni coffee in the desert. You know, have like
Yeah,
everything
yeah,
laid
yeah.
down.
The carpet down?
Yeah.
We went glamping.
Yeah.
That's one
You
thing
know,
I want to do. Glamping.
Glamping,
One of our good
yeah.
friends, he's been always wanting to do that too. Like he wants to get the carpets, like the cushions. just laid
Yeah.
down. He always wanted to do that. So I don't know if I.
Don't say names.
Yeah.
We're live right now.
Oh,
No, I can cut out here.
We can cut out here.
But okay, so that's solo trip. Now boys trip.
I would say China. I wanted to do China with
which part of China? China's
the city.
huge.
Like
Shanghai.
Shanghai and all that stuff. But we need to spend a couple of days in the country.
In the countryside, yeah.
Like that, the countryside.
But that's where I want my solo trip to be, in the countryside.
Of China.
Like learning kung fu or
but
something
that's
by
not-
like a
No.
grandmaster, like a
In
grandmaster
2
or
days,
something.
you could be a black
Yo,
belt.
I want to learn how to make a sword.
Yeah, they do that. Like those
Yeah,
old.
but that's
old
That's Japan.
Yeah.
No, but do it in
there's
China
a
too.
lot few of those swords. I don't know they're called blacksmiths, but there's a lot of few of those like masters who make those
There's
samurai
not
swords.
that-
Samurai? What's the
no,
samurai?
not samurais. the
That's
sword
from
maker.
China, yeah.
Samurai is China. Then what does Japan has ninjas?
Yeah.
Japan has
Yeah, I don't.
Japan has ninjas.
Nah, I forgot what the name was. That was a whole nother rabbit hole.
Next thing you know,
Yeah,
US
who
uses
knows?
our intel.
That's actually what I want to do too. I want to get like a whole furnace and like whatever scrap metal I have and just become
Burn
a
it?
blacksmith. No, I just like start molding my own.
Yeah, just like-
stuff. Second.
Boys
watch-
trip. What did you say?
I don't. I kind of gotta agree with the China
China?
one, but I gotta think about some other
I'm
ones. too.
Yeah,
saying-
boys.
I'm saying Pakistan.
Oh, boys should have Fox on beat.
I'm saying
That'll be-
Pakistan.
Yo, $100 will last you weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pakistan.
Not in the currency
preferably
exchange.
North Pakistan.
No,
No,
fuck
if you
you.
know our last escape, as boys, we don't care.
Yeah.
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 We sleep.
We'll go to the street food and everything like
Yeah.
that.
But the hospitality in Pakistan, they give you free food anywhere, bro.
Yeah.
They say
Bro, they
that.
only give it if you're white.
Yeah.
Huh?
They're not.
Yeah,
They're
white person right here.
charge us straight.
Yeah.
Just because I'm fair skinned.
They were like, oh, English accent?
Yeah.
Double.
Double.
Yeah.
Double. That's
Nah.
crazy. How अपनी लोगों को if they see a brown guy with an English accent, double
Double,
price.
yeah, that's true.
But a white guy doesn't speak a lick.
No,
Free.
because like I those videos. You're our guest in our
Yeah.
country. Like alhamdulillah.
Yeah, we're not guests.
We know it.
Yeah, we're not
I'm not
doing
gonna
But
lie
the thing is,
though.
too, we know like okay, this is the haggling part. Like it's
Yeah.
just like part of the culture essentially.
that. That is true.
I'm not gonna lie though. I actually get my heart gets a little warm when I see videos like white guys getting free shit in
Yeah.
Pakistan. Just like, oh,
Or like a random guy's like.
at least we're known for something. Like,
Yeah.
you know, the hospitality, bro.
Man,
Cricket नहीं अच्छी हमारी.
Yeah.
Field hockey नहीं अच्छी. Government हमारी
I
अच्छी
thought we
नहीं
were good
है.
at field hockey.
Not anymore.
The hockey rule used to be the
It
best.
used to be the
We was the
best.
best at everything,
Yeah.
bro. Until our government just doesn't
Yeah, it's a
support us.
national sport. Field hockey.
Oh, hockey, yeah.
हमारा the real prime minister.
Yeah.
That's wild.
You know what's crazy? He called out all this, the
Yeah.
U.S. Iran
Yeah.
thing, everything he called out like 4 years ago or something.
He even called out the
R.I.P.
conflict between India and Pakistan.
Yeah, he did.
Buddy on the
Oh,
chat.
Guy strip.
Guy shit.
Where'd you pick?
You agree with China?
Oh, China?
China.
You said
I
Pakistan?
said fine.
Goss me.
China.
I said China.
Guy strip?
I piggyback.
Damn,
Hey,
I
let's
wanna
think
go
of
to-
something else.
Nah.
Okay, let's think about.
No, I would
country-
choose
let's think
Japan,
about
bro.
Africa.
Guy strip to Japan?
Anywhere in Africa.
I would love to visit Africa.
Oh, Africa, yeah.
I would do Morocco.
Like Morocco,
You guys wanna do,
yeah.
Like the Sahara Desert type thing. Or
That
you guys
I'm
wanna
gonna do.
like the Zimbabwe, like
Let's be honest.
That I'm gonna do.
Zimbabwe.
All the guys together, we are way too rude and obnoxious to be in places like that.
And near animals. Even
Yeah.
if we're
Wild animals.
no, but that's a trip I want to do with my spouse.
What, Sahara Desert?
Sahara
Yo,
Desert.
you stay that down?
Like the glamping, not the glamping, the actual camping with the freaking mosquito net. That's something I want to do.
Hell no.
Hell yeah. Waking up with
I don't
like
like
lions out.
Yo, girls are too bougie for that, bro.
What with the glamping part where the guys are
Yeah.
like, you
But it
know?
would be good for their Instagram, so they would be.
Yeah,
more.
facts.
Oh, yeah, that's different, yeah.
But like Morocco,
Nah,
That's it.
lady
about, like,
boys.
No, that's not. Yeah,
Lady boy.
Indonesia.
Lady boys.
Indonesia, Thailand. I feel like they're just too humid. Like I wouldn't
Oh,
want to
yeah.
go. Like like. I just want to shower.
Shower every other second, bro, yeah. That was in Costa Rica,
It's
man.
like-
You get out,
That's in Costa Rica, though.
you get out, you gotta shower.
I
You definitely have to
showered
shower.
like
Some
5
people
times.
did not shower. When we got back, yo, we had to force people to shower.
Bro, they were just
No.
And the worst part is,
They
wait,
almost
wait,
went to
wait,
bed.
wait. The worst part is, they just got back from the beaches and they wouldn't
Yo,
shower,
they
bro.
get back from the beach, go right in the pool, be
Pool,
like, yo,
yeah.
I'm clean now. Bro, that's disgusting.
Gandog.
Oh, man.
Yo, that was a fun trip. All right, what else?
I would pick Japan
Wait,
for
we-
guys trip.
Japan for guys trip?
Guys trip.
Yo, I think we gotta
You're gonna be more sophisticated.
we have to be close that they have to follow the rules, man. That's the problem.
Yeah.
And the thing is too, they're it's like openly racist and accepted, where it's like no foreigners allowed in certain
Yeah.
spots and stuff like that.
Which is
Which I'm
fine,
fine with
bro.
that. Like you want to keep your heritage and culture. I'm not.
Nah, I really wanna
You
go there.
can't blame them. I've seen so many like Japanese videos about like
Yeah.
the locals. Like,
Yeah, but also, their accent is
Bro, you
known
have
for
to-
like aggressive accent.
Open Islamophobia is insane. It's
Oh,
like
bro.
where's the hate speeches now? Like like how when you talk about like other religion, right? You can't talk about it. But now when it comes to like Islam, it's remember 9/11? Like it's gonna be another one. I'm like,
Yo, 9/11 gets dragged into every conversation.
You know what is crazy? It's not even just like regular folks. It's government officials with open
bro, because they've all been paid off.
Islamophobia. That's insane. They should be held accountable.
I don't understand how the American population is not pissed. Forget what color you are. Where are all the white people at? Like white people.
Yeah.
Do you not understand that a whole different country funds 90% of our leaders or
Free healthcare that they have.
media and all that? That's crazy, man. I don't know.
Wait, with boys and
Oh,
spouse?
just spouses.
Oh no, you said spouse, yeah.
I don't know. I feel like my spouse and I'm
Go ahead,
gonna
you go first.
anywhere.
I feel like I'm down to go anywhere that's up to the.
Yo, you gonna have a boring trip. I'll tell you that right now. Yes.
You're gonna be in Italy for more than
Italy.
Yo.
I was trying to like stay away from
Yo.
those mainstream releases too.
Nah, I agree. Yo, Milan should have been like a day.
Bro, that
You
thing
know
is
that was
so-
the problem. We didn't go anywhere else. We stayed in Milan. Like we
went
could have gone
we
to
went
like.
Lake Como, but that was as compared to what we saw in
Yeah, that was a problem. But we went to Switzerland first, then Italy,
bro.
and like we should have done the opposite. Because Switzerland, I kid you
Monaco.
not, bro. Switzerland is unreal.
I
I-
saw the snaps you guys.
No,
posted.
unreal, bro. Being there, like you know how like you'll stand here and you'll see like a building, and in the background you see the sky. Genuinely felt like the background was green screen. Like it was fake, bro.
No, I saw you guys were like on the little lift going up.
Oh, God, yeah, that was. Bro, he sent snaps of people. Was it gliding?
Yeah,
Paragliding.
Paragliding.
Bro,
Bro,
that
yeah.
was. I can't
I should
parachute.
have done it. Literally, that's
But you said it was like a
Ah, hold on.
2-hour wait.
No. So the days that we
People
were there, they were
book.
booked.
Yeah, people
They were
book like
booked
days.
months
Oh,
ago.
they were. Oh,
No, but next
damn.
time I'm definitely gonna do it because you the hike. Off.
Yeah.
How much the lowest one?
Nah, but like paragliding is scary, bro.
But-
Cause that parachute.
No, but you sit on a thing and dude's holding.
Yo, they don't care. There was a handicapped dude.
Yeah, when he told me
strapped up.
handicap.
Yo, his leg was.
Was it
You're
dangling?
supposed. No, so you're supposed to keep. Cause we were like on the ground. So by the time we actually get to actually see them clearly, they have to have their feet up because when they land, the person who's like in charge or whatever has to be the one put the feet down. Like,
First, okay.
yo, there was this one guy
Yeah.
who like was finally landed, and he didn't get up, and we were like, what the heck, bro? He had a cast on. Like,
He had a cast on,
He
he
was.
took
He
that
went through
risk?
surgery or whatever. He was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna paraglide." Bro, I was like, "What the heck?"
No,
Damn,
but the
people
one,
really don't
but the
care.
one that paragliding, sit on like a beanbag. The dude behind you is holding on. That's the one I.
Yeah.
Bag is crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
that's-
bro.
Where's the security?
It legit.
Seatbelt?
Yeah, what's
You get a
the-
seatbelt. You get a seatbelt. And you get a strap.
Bro,
But
only
you're
one
att-
thing goes wrong.
You're
with that.
attached to the guy behind, but you can choose the levels. Like, oh, 200 feet, 300 feet jump, 400. I would do the
Yeah.
lowest one. You just go for it.
Were you there for ziplining in Costa Rica?
Yeah.
Did you
that
do
was
it?
fun. Yeah.
Yo, me and you did a Superman, remember?
Yeah, I still have the clip.
I remember with that too. It was like they were saying like, oh yeah, you just do the first one. Like if you don't like it,
Yo,
then
that's
right?
what happened to me.
Yeah.
Yo, the dude was like,
And they're like, yeah, it's not that bad. It's just like from one tree to the other. We're like, all right, not bad.
yeah.
And then you find out it's the
Seven of
highest-
them, 7.
And then you find out it's the highest zip line in South America.
South America.
Is
Yeah.
that
That was the
Yeah.
highest one.
Yo, it's-
809. I think it was 900 feet. The first one was 900 feet down to the river.
Bro, it was three going up, 1 straight, and then 3 back down. Like,
Now, I think they all have to be either level or going straight down. 'Cause if you go up, you won't get them.
With
With the water slides.
That was
with
actually the
water slide
longest man-made water slide.
Yeah.
Theo. No,
Theo.
we were
Theo.
Yeah, we were telling Thea.
Yeah.
And what do you call it? She was like, loves bugs apparently. You every type of bug that was in Costa
Yeah.
Rica and everything. Telling us about that stuff.
Shout out to Thea and Thea.
Yo,
They were
Yo, the
amazing.
best
Without
guys-
you guys,
the
that
best-
trip
yeah.
wouldn't be as
That
great as.
trip, yeah, bro. I don't. Did we ever get like a business card or anything?
I have their WhatsApp.
I would love to.
or? What's up, man?
No, what's up, dude?
That's crazy.
you got to
First guest.
Yeah, honestly, it's an honor. Hell yeah, I'm actually down. It's be an
Yeah.
honor. But I just like finding the time schedule for me.
Dude,
is
I want you to argue with us hours after the engagement party, right? To come to the podcast. I was like, yo,
like I
I
said,
told us come Friday. I told us come yesterday.
I forgot to make one point was like saying like if you're like a woman that's pushing 30, you should not be out hookah lounge like looking for a dude.
Nah, but you do agree it looks bad on girls more than guys.
Yeah, without a doubt. But it looks bad equally.
Regardless.
It looks bad equally, but because of our culture, it looks bad on women.
Yeah, I mean that's what I was saying.
I was about to say it's more so like for example,
I can't speak on
if
other
I
cultures.
go with my sisters, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's different. I'm it's family, so it's guys and girls, right? And if it's all girls going, like okay, they're in my mindset, I know they're gonna be safe, right? Obviously, you know there's gonna be dudes looking and stuff
Yeah.
like that. That's down. But
Yeah.
otherwise, like I know, like they're just. I'd rather know that they're smoking hookah than they're like doing weed or crack. Or
No, but
cocaine
my
or
thing
anything
is,
like
there's
that.
1,000 other places to go.
Yeah.
Why do we have to argue on hookah lounges or like lounges or clubs in general?
I agree with you.
Because it's the whole stigma behind it. Going there to it's
What?
It's not
the
fun anymore.
hookup, but you're not hooking up, you know, because like Desi hookup is just them just staring at you.
That's what I'm saying. But that's why you don't. You
Yeah,
don't
that's so true.
no, but that's what I'm saying. That's why you wouldn't want your sister's wife or mother there. That's
Yeah,
the very reason
But,
why.
but when I go to like the Middle Eastern restaurant or Mediterranean restaurant, you know they have hookah.
Yeah,
Like that,
exactly.
you know, I'm smoking hookah in front of my mom too.
Yeah.
That's
No,
different.
no,
We are a restaurant.
smoking hookah
That's
wasn't the
different.
problem.
So hookah isn't the problem.
Yeah.
It's
It's
the
the-
atmosphere
it's
that's
the
been
atmosphere, the
created
environment
now.
you're in.
I thought it was more so the smoking.
No.
No.
I don't care. Smoke whatever
Smoke
the
is
fuck you
equally
want.
bad on men and women. It's
Yeah.
haram.
Yeah.
It's
You
the
can't argue that
environment
anyway.
And it's
Intention of
the lounge.
See, now that's the point where I think people had that miscommunication.
People are
Yeah.
confused regardless.
People are dumb because they just need
Yeah.
someone to yell at.
I had a conversation with somebody, and the conversation was the fact that if my spouse wants something, my spouse wants a bag, if my spouse wants something that she deserves and whatnot, I would put out of love extra effort and extra time at work to get person.
What about like a Chanel bag?
Yeah, so that's what,
Anything.
Birkin
It can be anything.
it
25.
depends. You know, if I have love
Pre-love
and if
condition.
and it's like
In your means.
and it's reasonable, I would
Yeah.
do it. The argument was, or my retaliation to that was, but I also expect my rotis to be round. The whole point of me saying that wasn't the fact about the rotis being round. I was just trolling. Yeah, but the point is, if I'm busting my ass doing extra work because I know you deserve whatever you would want, and out of love, I'm gonna give it. I at least should expect come home to a meal, right?
Okay, facts, yeah. Well, again, now this kind of plays into both fields where it's like, think about this. Like, let's say both partners are working. You know, like, both of my parents work, right?
No, I'm not. In my situation, is housewife. The housewife. I'm just doing. Providing
Housewife is
protect.
different.
Yeah, argument was
Yeah,
housewife.
the
Okay,
argument
okay.
with housewife. I'm provider, protector, nurture, and care. Right. I'm busting my butt. She's been doing her thing. She deserves a bag. I'm gonna work my ass off to get it, and I've been saving up and I've been putting the extra time. But I want to come home to a round roti. I want to come home.
You gotta
Yeah.
convert it
You're
into
saying round?
round non. Yo, you gotta tell the white folk non bread.
Yeah. Oh no. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
non-bread.
But the round part wasn't the important part. It was the part that I want to come home to a cooked
Meal.
meal.
Yeah.
Home cooked meal. The argument was, and I said round just to trigger that person, but the argument
And they got triggered, bro.
and the argument was, why does it have to be round? Why does it have to be round?
Yeah, we started.
So then why does the Birkin bag have to be real? Why?
Yo, that's a good one.
Ooh, that's actually fire.
That's fire.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, because Canal Street.
Yeah.
No,
No, there was another argument. If the guy goes,
wait,
oh,
just-
okay.
nonetheless, the argument, the conversation was, I expect a meal. Like,
Yeah.
out of
You just
love-
said it wrong. You
Yeah,
said it.
I said it triggering. But
Yeah.
the thing is, I'm
Does
busting.
the person understand it afterwards?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
Yeah, we have to explain that too.
But
Okay.
I was basically saying, if I'm willing out of love,
Yo, this was,
I was saying, I was, yeah, I was saying after, I was saying out of love, if I'm gonna be putting the extra time and effort for your thing that you deserve, I should, out of love, get a cooked meal. That's what I was saying.
yeah.
But yes, I did say in a triggering way.
They
It should have to force
Hold
though.
on,
Like,
you know how they say men should do a bare minimum?
Yeah.
I think that's, if you're a housewife, sadly to say, that is bare minimum.
Yeah, like
Flip
you're
that.
a nurturer.
Yeah, attack him. He's
But the
right.
other argument was, guys going to the gym, right,
Yeah.
for 5 years, and they haven't put on muscle. They can't pretty much protect your. They can't protect your like wife, sisters, or
Muscle
whatever.
has nothing to do with protection.
Hold
Go
on.
ahead.
No,
This
but
just brought up
But
a
I,
movie
but
topic.
I
Wait,
agree
hold
with
on,
you. If you're
I'm
busting
sorry.
your butt at the gym because you want to be a provider and a protector,
Yeah.
and your wife doesn't see any result,
You're wasting your
you're
time.
wasting your time.
Yeah, but then the argument was
What the hell is
the girl working on a round roti
And
for
then
5
you-
years
yeah.
and it's still not round.
If it takes you 5
That's
years,
what I'm saying.
crazy.
It's the same argument. If it takes guys more than 5 years to put on muscle, it shouldn't take you more than 5 years to learn how to make a gold roti.
But
The point isn't the gold roti. The point is to make a edible roti.
Muscle doesn't equal protection.
Oh, it doesn't.
But guns do. Alright, so then, what I was about to say, like, you brought up like a great thing, and I want to talk about. The ladies, the type of men that they want to go for, well-made man, blah blah blah, and all this stuff, right? And then essentially what it comes down to is like, you want to go after a guy who does like TikTok dances and all this stuff, but not a guy who's more handy. Essentially, like, I feel like when those marriage aspects, like, all right, you have a flat tire, who are you gonna call? Wouldn't you want to call your husband to come fix your flat? What, like, you know?
If your door's making a noise, who's gonna fix it?
Yeah, like anything like that.
I feel like nowadays women can change their own tires and stuff like that, but as a man, you would want to be there. Yeah,
Okay,
I
listen,
agree
you and the
with that.
missus were driving, right? And you both don't know how to change a flat, and next you know you have a flat tire. It's like,
It's like demeaning.
you have
in
all
a
the
way.
tools in front of you.
Yeah, I feel like a guy should know how to change a flat
Yeah.
tire
Yeah.
in that
I feel
situation.
like-
Yeah,
Those handy like knowledge were like, and this falls on the guys. I'm not blaming on the ladies. This falls on the guys. Like, you should know like
What is
how
it
to
called?
have.
but here's
People know like how to.
handyman.
Yeah.
blue collar.
No, there's something.
Here's my thought process, because
Yeah.
I fall into I know how to change a tire,
Yeah.
but you could ask Hamza. You tell me to fix a wall or whatever, I ain't doing that. Right?
Okay.
If you can't fix it yourself, then you should be able to pay for it. That's my thing. As a man, if you can't do something, then you should have spent that resource and time to know and learn how to do that into making money to pay somebody to do.
Fixing wall is different.
No,
Yeah,
there's
that's a
not-
little extreme.
if a toilet gets clogged, I'm gonna be honest with you, I ain't doing shit.
Just get a plunger, go.
Calling maintenance, whoever I gotta pay $200-300 to fix it. That's just me personally.
I mean,
Personally,
honestly, I like for me in that situation, I'm like, yo, Mar, like something stuck here. Like, can you help? Like, I'll walk you through.
I understand
And
that.
not more so of the saving.
Okay, maybe
aspect,
that's
but more
not.
so
Let me
of,
give you a
like,
better
learning
example.
how. Now,
I
it's
support
like,
your
Bro,
argument.
what is this scenario
No,
right
but
now?
I support your argument. A guy should be handyman. He should know how to
it's
do
like-
it.
All I'm saying is
Or
because I
you should
fall
know.
into that category and I know it. Like I'm not that much of a handyman. I can fix little things,
Yeah.
but I'll tell you what, I have the money to pay for whoever the fuck needs to fix it.
That's good though. Alhamdulillah. But like,
I'm saying like do that
Yeah, but
for the guys who don't want to
if
be
it's like an
handyman.
emergency, like you want something fixed right away, and you can't wait, right? Like you said, you're not handyman. Yo, you can call one of us and like, yo.
Oh
we
yeah,
would
that's a different
happily-
topic, bro. That's
Yeah,
a different
that's
topic.
a different argument.
Like
Yeah.
that's a topic of like you should surround yourself with the right people. Like yeah, that's a different topic.
Yeah.
Your rotis around.
Yeah, more of the story.
Yeah, make sure your roadies are around, not you're around.
Clip it.
Damn,
Yo,
I
that's
feel
crazy.
attacked.
That's what happens when you keep eating round rotis, bro. You become round.
I am the Desi version of healthy.
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 बेटा बड़े healthy लग रहे हो.
ladies, you
Those same people, their parents be like, "Kamzor ho gaye, beta."
Thank you. I want to be
Yo,
more.
like God forbid you start losing weight. कमजोर.
कमजोर हो गए।
इतना weakness.
बेचारे में जान नहीं है। Next thing you know, niggas look like a freaking bulldozer, bro.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, honestly, it's
it's
alright.
never it's a lose-lose
Lose
situation.
situation. Yeah, I'd rather lose while being Kamzor now. So that's my goal. Inshallah, hopefully. It will.
Inshallah.
Oh, man.
I think that wraps it up.
That wraps it up, baby.
Thank you, Mark, for coming.
Yeah, you guys
Thank
for
you,
having
Mark,
me.
for coming, man.
Our
Come
first
back
guest.
whenever you want, baby.
Yeah, bro.
Honestly, it was a pleasure being here. All the best for the podcast. Inshallah, it goes better and
Thank
better.
you.
Oh, I also saw that you got your brown seats for your new car. the new
Yes!
project.
Oh, yeah, that's
we'll
fire.
We'll put that in.
It look nice, yo.
Yeah. So the
You
build is
recording
going
it?
through.
Like you recording
Yeah,
everything for it?
I just do on TikTok, like
Oh,
little
That's
snippets.
fine,
here.
I'm
Yo,
fine.
stay what do you say? Follow to his page to keep updated on his build.
This is a nice
Yeah.
car.
I got the car for the steal too, $800, but it has 270,000 miles.
That is wild.
Damn.
No engine problem or anything?
Alhamdulillah, no. But recently, what happened was I got these new coils in the car. It's a bit like for an engine to combust, you need spark, air, and compression. So this is related to the spark. So I added this part in the coil ignition, and I got like some aftermarket one, right? Some guy Facebook Market installed it, and I was driving. I was still misfiring. I'm like, I don't like it. So then I ordered like a new one. It's called Dynan. So it's a BMW 335 N54 motor. So I got the Dynan version. Swapped those coils out. No misfire. I did 3 pulls back and forth. And the last one, I'm going back home. I parked up in the driveway. You see smoke coming out.
Oh, damn.
But it was periodically, so it would be like couple seconds stop, couple seconds stop, and then once I fully turn off the car, all you see is a big bush of
Oh,
smoke
damn.
coming up. Opened the hood, turned out like one of the hoses for the water pump. It popped out. So it's a simple. It seems like a simple fix, but you have to go underneath there and try to change it.
And you're doing this all by yourself at home.
I had a good friend help me out for the first half of it, like the drive shaft, suspension, so on and so forth, water pump. But now it's at home and just doing like the minor stuff. I got the wheels for the car, I got the brown
Oh.
seats, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Where'd you get the brown seats from? Those are nice.
Facebook Market,
Oh,
Wow.
shoot.
Facebook
Damn.
Market.
They look really nice, bro.
Yeah, and especially the driver's seat has like a little like kinks to it, but otherwise it's fine.
And it's a convertible, right?
It's a convertible, first convertible ever. My goal is to hopefully get it done at least before this summer, but if not, I know I'm gonna have next summer.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
And then we're all gonna go to the beach.
Yeah, best of luck with that build, bro.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
Thank you for
Thank you for
watching.
watching.
Take podcast. If you're
See you guys next
butthurt,
week.
drop it in the comments, baby.